Welcome to the weekly Health RX by Arvasi. I'm Dr. Avanti Kumar Singh.
And I'm Dr. Tanmeet Sethi. We're physicians trained in modern medicine and experts in Ayurveda. And each Sunday, we cut through the noise with physician-led, science-backed prescriptions personalized to your biology.
From your hormones and gut to your circadian rhythm and nervous system, we'll help you take care of the systems that matter most so you can stop guessing and start feeling better. Finally, medicine that fits you.
Hello and welcome. This is your weekly Health RX for the week of February 8th, and I'm Dr. Tanmeet Sethi.
And I'm Dr. Avanti Kumar Singh. So 4 weeks ago, you started on this journey with us. And today we're sharing what's possible, the real transformations that happen from real women. And we're giving you just a little glimpse of what subscribers will experience every week when you subscribe for your dosha-specific guidance.
Right. And we're so excited to share real stories with you of what is possible, right, Avanti? I mean, I'm thinking of a Vata dosha woman who told us that she used to hit a wall at 2 out of nowhere, 2 p.m. just dawn. And now she has steady energy until dinner. And she didn't think that was possible. And the difference is really simple. She stopped trying to fix everything at once. She focused on one thing, that grounding breath before her feet hit the floor. And 4 weeks later, she felt some transformation.
I love that. I mean, I know so many Vatas are really anxious because they're always wondering, am I doing the right thing? Is this going to really help me? And so to hear that from so many women who are Vata, that just this simple change, right? Doing this breath, grounding into the, sort of this grounding energy before they start this day and their energy gets scattered, that it makes such a difference. It's amazing that that can happen so quickly.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking about a Pitta woman who said that she stopped needing her second coffee, which sounds small maybe to someone, but that's really massive when you think about how she was a 3-cup coffee before noon and now just 1. And really that she didn't need to quit caffeine. She just changed her morning, changed how she started it by walking without her phone and letting her cortisol rise naturally instead of forcing it with that caffeine. So sometimes transformation accumulates, it's not always so abrupt. And then one day you just realize, wow, things are different.
Yeah. And I think that, what's so wonderful about this is that everyone who's listening, these women didn't just learn about energy. They actually got a specific prescription for their body, for their biology, their dosha, right? So in week 1, they started to understand their patterns better. They really had some language about, what is actually happening for them in the morning and how to start their day from this place of steadying their energy rather than allowing it to be all over the place. And then in week 2, we gave a specific protocol, not generic advice. It was specific to your dosha of what you needed to do to make sure that you could ground your energy and sustain your energy throughout the day. And then last week in week 3, we went a little deeper on another topic, which is really popular right now, which is talking about creatine for energy. And we told you specifically based on your dosha, how that would affect you, right? And so what we've really tried to do is personalize it so much so that you're really successful in the new habits that you're creating for yourself.
Right. And I think there's another piece that people don't talk about enough, which is they felt community, felt support, accountability, somewhere to really learn how to do this and learn to do it with others. And, I'm just going to be real. The world is really hard right now. I mean, really, really hard. And I don't know a time that I can think of where it didn't matter more that we had connection and community. And so, yes, the world is hard. It doesn't mean we abandon trying to be healthy and to thrive, but it does mean we have to do it in a way that doesn't feel even more isolating and powerless, right? So I think community is everything.
Yeah. And I think that support is so important. And, as we move into Substack next week, there's going to be even more opportunity for community. And that's another thing you'll get by subscribing for your specific dosha guidance, right? You'll get that community aspect. You'll also get direct access to me and,
Right.
Meet, where we can actually help you troubleshoot. We can answer your questions. And actually, that's what's happening this week for all of the dosha specific episodes. We're actually going through specific questions and answers that those doshas have been asking about this protocol and sort of what to do about their energy. So you get that direct access to.
Right. I mean, I think that's super important because then you're hearing from real people saying, I tried this and I felt worse. Now what do I do? Or I feel better some days, but not so great other days. So is this really working? How do I optimize this? And that can be so helpful to hear and learn through other people's experiences because most likely you're having those questions too.
Exactly. And so that Q&A is really a paid subscriber benefit starting next week. So if you've been wondering what you'll get with a paid subscription for your specific dosha, that's it. You'll get your questions answered. You'll get some troubleshooting of sort of the common issues that people are faced with, right? Specifically for your dosha and your biology. And it's going to be me and then Meet, two physicians who have decades of experience, also expertise in Ayurveda, who will be guiding you through all of this.
Exactly. And then next week, we're going to shift from this question about energy to a specific question about mood, because now that you have fuel, we need to talk about what's happening emotionally. And so we'll really be addressing, that irritability that comes out of nowhere or that anxiety that's just in your chest all day. And, that's hormones plus constitution or your dosha plus a nervous system that needs support. So we'll be starting that conversation next Sunday.
And, just as the Meet said, the world is really hard right now. So I think that any support that we can give each other when it comes to regulating our nervous system and feeling supported in community is really, really important. And so, this conversation about mood will be starting next week on Sunday, and we hope that you'll be joining us then. And so if you haven't already done so, go to myarvasi.com. It's linked to the show notes for you, and take the dosha assessment if you haven't done it. Then you'll get your dosha-specific guidance, which is personalized to your constitution, to your biology, along with questions and answers, troubleshooting, transformation, and a community that's waiting to really support you.
Right. So next week, we'll be back with your weekly Health RX, and we'll be talking about mood. So until then, be well.
Thanks for listening to the Weekly Health RX by Arvasi. Be sure to subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen so you never miss your weekly prescription.
And make sure to take the Arvasi Dosha Data Assessment at myarvasi.com, linked in the show notes, so you can unlock your biology and get your own personalized weekly prescription.